I was this close to buying the Louis Vuitton Pochette Trio. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hello, my name is Dani. Welcome to my handbag channel where I love talking about luxury handbags, contemporary brand handbags, and any pretty handbags in this world that I may be obsessed about. If you like this kind of content, certainly do subscribe and turn on notifications so that I can have you back in all of my videos. Now, I'm also trying to grow my channels, so if you do subscribe, thank you so much. Now, the Louis Vuitton Pochette Trio was released, when was it? April or May, something like that. And when I first heard that it was coming out again, I was like, oh, impossible. Because, at one stage, everyone was obsessed about it. And when it was about to be discontinued, everyone was trying to purchase it. So in the past, Louis Vuitton used to sell these and call them toiletry pouches. And they sold them separately. They came in three sizes, so the size 26, the 19, and the 15. It was discontinued around, I think, 2019 or 2020. And this news caused such a buzz. All these people started to then try to buy the last pieces that were still available. The size 26 was the most popular because it could fit a lot, and there were all these hacks available outside Louis Vuitton, all these third-party accessories that you could purchase to turn the size 26 pouch into a bag. So that was the most popular size, but because it was being discontinued, I think that was why a lot of people went out to try and collect all the three sizes. Then it was discontinued. There were these unboxings on YouTube going, nanny boo boo, I got the last one. No, not quite like that. I'm kidding, Was the eye tempted? Yes, I'm someone who is really influenced by FOMO, but at the same time, I am a really greedy handbag lady. So I had so many things on my wish list at the time, and my budget just didn't stretch that far. I was, I think, probably trying to chase down a mini pochette, which at the time was really hard to buy as well. So I was trying to chase those down. I was less interested in the toiletry pouches, so I just missed out on the toiletry pouches. And by the way, if you're interested in this video, I did talk about a number of Louis Vuitton pieces that were really difficult to purchase in the past, but they're now really easy to buy. That video did relatively well for the standards of my channel. So if you're interested, go ahead and watch it. I'll link it in the description box below. It's quite, it's a video that can be quite nostalgic if you followed Louis Vuitton for a long time. In any case, getting back to the toiletry pouch. So it was discontinued. I missed out on it. I just accepted it. Of course, once it was discontinued, the prices on the pre-loved market, like you had to pay such premiums on them. And some people actually made money off their toiletry pouches. So kudos to them. And then this year, I think it was April, that it was re-released again by Louis Vuitton. When I heard the news, I was like, no way. And then what was worse, I don't know if this is worse or better, you be the judge. Louis Vuitton was selling them as a set of three, whereas in the past you could buy them separately. Now, is it a pro or a con? The pro is that you don't have to chase down the three individual pieces if you're keen on getting all three. You just purchase them as a set. Or the con, I guess, is if you don't want all three pieces, you're kind of forced to buy all the three pieces anyway. And what Louis Vuitton did was, it seems that if you purchase them as a set, they would have cost less than when they discontinued it and you purchased the three of them individually and added up the total. And I think this was the case in US. So if you lived in the US and you purchased the three pochettes individually back then before it was discontinued, and you purchased it more recently as a set, it will cost you less to buy the whole set. And there were a couple of upgrades as well. So the older versions of the toiletry pouches were like a beige interior, but Louis Vuitton very cleverly made the interiors of the new toiletry pouches a different color. Let me see. It was like a really pretty interior. I was like, wow, I was so tempted, I have to say, because of what it looks like on the inside. It was so pretty. So pink, red, and a fuchsia. Seriously, these colors are so pretty. I was tempted to buy them myself. And there were a lot of people on YouTube that were saying that they were tempted to sell their older ones and try and repurchase these ones. Obviously, now that these ones have come out, there's a risk that the older ones are going to lose value. So Yeah, I feel like Louis Vuitton did a really good job at marketing this. The other upgrade that they had was that the zipper pulls, the tails of it were shortened, and some people were saying that they preferred that the pull was shorter as opposed to having one that is like unusually long. Sounds really weird, but anyway. Right now, I'm looking at the Louis Vuitton website, and at the time of filming, it is 2,300 Australian dollars on the Australian Louis Vuitton website and still at shopping bags, so it is still available. In any case, I resisted it. How did I do that? I rationalized myself out of it because none of these luxury purchases are practical or rational, aren't they? They're mostly emotional. And I managed to talk myself out of it. You know, I did a low buy last year. I did okay. I'm trying to do better this year. I have other financial goals, and clearly buying all these luxury items will really set me back. So for that reason, I rationalized myself out of it. And truthfully, I've been saying in my videos that I don't need small handbags anymore. So the size 26 pouch is, in my opinion, going to be too small for me anyway. Although I've seen all these videos where people just keep packing stuff into it and I don't know how. It's almost like a Mary Poppins bag. In any case, I'm not keen to spend $2,300 just to find out if it fits all the stuff that I need to. And then there's the in-between size, the size 19 that seems to be the black sheep that people complain about and nobody seems to want because it's an in-between size and it doesn't seem to be that good for anything. I don't know. If it was me, I would probably use it as a wallet. I should stop giving myself ideas. And the size 15, apparently it's a really nice size to use as like a mini pochette almost, because the mini pochette is also 15 centimeters in length. So just like a mini pochette, it also acts as a really good catch-all. And on top of that, it's also wipeable on the interior as well. So if you happen to spill, like, you know, if your lipstick melts or like your lip gloss explodes out of its tube, you can just wipe it up. So I'm led to believe. In any case, I talked myself out of it. And on top of that, I have so many mini pochettes. I have 6 mini pochettes. I can't use them all, and I kind of don't want to as well. I kind of just use the Dami O classic version that I have. All the other ones are limited edition. I find them a little bit precious. And I think mainly I really don't want to buy the whole set. I just don't. Like if I really wanted it, I would prefer to try and, you know, just go on a pre-loved market where somebody's willing to split their set and just buy the one that I want. And out of all 3 of them, I don't know, when I think about it, I don't think I could use any of them. I don't actually think I want any of them. I just kind of feel, I guess, nostalgic that it was something I missed out on and I feel like I need to go back and get it. I'm also in this frame of mind where I'm quite bothered by clutter. So I really don't want to buy anything that I'm not going to properly use. So there you go. It's simple as that. I'm kind of putting this video out there so that I can just send all my feelings of temptation into the universe and hopefully I will settle and I will forget about it. Let me know, did you buy the Pochette Trio? Do you think it was a good strategy of Louis Vuitton? Just jumping here at the end of the video because I realized something. I just found this while I was looking at my phone at the Toiletry Trio. I totally forgot about this product. They've called it the Pochette Toilet NM, which is, I think this was the reinvented version of the Toiletry Pochette where they put some leather on the sides of the bag. With this one, the size is identical to the largest pochette, but this one is priced at 1,610 Australian dollars. If we take $2,300 minus 1,610, how much is that? $690. So it's almost like 2,300 that you pay for the set of 3. And if we consider that the largest pochette is 1610, you'd be paying 690 Australian dollars for the 2 smaller sizes, which sounds like a real bargain, really. So very clever, Louis Vuitton, very clever. Was there really a point in chasing down these bags? Palm Springs Mini. I still really love this handbag and everyone was queuing up for it and everyone was trying to order it in. The Pochette Matisse. I've been victim to this one, the mini pochettes. The mini pochettes used to be so incredibly difficult to get.